step number one. Now what I will do? I will do one thing. I will first launch one website and I will show you how we need to enable the CloudFront and how you will get the instant response that I will show. Right? So for that purpose, initially you require a S3 bucket. All of you know, first you need to search the S3. You need to click on the S3 bucket. Yes, once you click on the S3 bucket, you know how to launch the static website in the S3 bucket. So we will try to do that same thing. So you can create one bucket. One bucket is already available in my, you can say S3. So I will create one new bucket. So click on the create bucket. You can give the name my latest bucket was 1, 2, 4, 5. You can give a unique name because you know bucket name should be a globally unique. See here, global. Bucket name should be a globally unique. In which region you want to create a bucket? Suppose Mumbai, suppose ASEAN Pacific, Mumbai AP South 1. No problem. Then you can click on the create bucket. Yeah, this name is already available. So you can give 9856. You can give any name. Sorry, we have given the capital letter. Bucket name should not contain the capital letter, right? So you can give my latest bucket and you can click on the create bucket. Once you click on the create bucket, your bucket will create. Yeah, successfully. Your bucket created successfully. You can click on it. See, if you go to the Amazon S3, if you just see here, there are two buckets. This is the latest bucket and the bucket was initially created. So if you click on the latest bucket, click on the latest bucket, you can upload here. So initially we already did this practical. What you need to do, I'm uploading one index.html and one error.html page. So just open it. Yeah, we have uploaded these two files, index.html, error.html, and just click on the upload button. Once we upload it, you will get a message uploaded successfully. You can close it. Yeah, but if you try to open this in the public network, it will not open. So for that purpose, you know what you need to do. First, you need to click on the properties. Yeah, first you need to click on the properties. At last, there is one static website hosting, which is by default disabled. We need to enable it. Click on the edit button. Click on the enable. Right? Click on the enable, and just click on the save changes. Network issue. Yeah, sorry. I have not written the document's name. So what is the document's name? Index.html. Right. And what is the second one? Error.html. Perfect. And now next click on the save changes button. Yes, save changes. Successfully saved. We did the first change, right? What is the second thing? Click on the permission. Click on the permission. We need to make this bucket as a public. Click on the edit button and just untick this box. Now your bucket will public. Save the changes and just confirm it. Confirm it. I just click on the confirm. Yeah, now your bucket is public. Object can be public, right? So you can go to the properties. You can get the URL, static website hosting. Just copy that URL and just paste here. Paste here. Still, we have not able to access our website. Why? Because all of you know that we need to go to the permission. We need to go to the permission. At last, there is a bucket policy. We want to edit that bucket policy and we need to create the policy. So click on the policy generator. Here we have taken S3 bucket policy. Need to click on the allow. What we need to allow? We need to allow everything. We want the object, means we want website. So click on the get object. Click on the get object. Yes. And what is the Amazon ARN name? So this ARN you can copy ARN and paste here. Perfect. And you know, at last we are using // means anything from this folder if you want to access, you can access it. Right. You can click on the add statement and you can click on the generate policy. Copy paste that policy. Right. You can paste here. So yes, we have pasted the policy and just click on the save changes. Perfect. Successfully edited the bucket policy. Now, if you just refresh this page, perfect. My first web page, my first demo website is visible now. Got it? So all of you know how to launch your static website in the Amazon S3 because we already learned this part in the previous sessions and just for the CloudFront also as we required. So I have explained how to launch your website in the Amazon S3. So this is first step. What is the second step? The second step is we need to go with our important service called as CloudFront. So write down CloudFront. Perfect. Click on the CloudFront. Perfect. Just 1 minute. There was some, you can say, distribution. Don't worry about this distribution. So see, what is the first step? The first step is you need to write down the CloudFront. Once you will write down the CloudFront, you will get the blank window and you will get the option create a distribution, right? So you want to create a distribution. What is meant by create distribution? Create distribution means you are creating the distribution. So once Facebook will get a request from any region, it will generate a CloudFront. It will generate a content delivery network or cache for that region, right? So this is called as the distribution. This is called as the distribution. So we are creating the distribution. How to create the distribution? Here we need to give the origin domain. So what is meant by origin domain? Origin domain means to which website we need to create the distribution. Which website we want that website name. So I'm just copy pasting that AWS console in the same. Yeah. So we need to check where is our S3 because we want URL of that website. So you can click on the S3. Once you click on the S3, I'm just telling you from where you will get the URL, right? Once you click on the S3, click on our bucket. We created the latest bucket. So click on the latest bucket. Once you click on the latest bucket, go to the properties, go to the property, go to the last, which is called as static website hosting, and copy paste this URL. Copy paste this URL. This is called as your bucket website. It's your website, right? Which you launched. Copy paste that website, go to the CloudFront, and when you are creating the distribution, you can copy paste that in. Perfect. Yes, we have copy pasted the origin. No need to worry about the original path, which is optional. Once you copy paste your origin here, automatically it will take in the origin name, right? It is automatically reflected. So don't worry. Then you don't want to add any header. You want to any origin shield? No. So don't change in the other steps. This is by default perfectly. So default cache behavior, you want, so the cache behavior is default means it will create the default one cache memory, right? You want to compress it? No, because we have very simple or normal page, no need to compress it, right? Second, which protocol policy required? HTTP, HTTPS, redirect HTTP, HTTPS, or HTTPS only. Some people will write down HTTP colon slash your website name. Some people will write HTTPS. So you can select this. Allowed HTTP method. You want to see the web page. So get web page. Get method. See, get method is available everywhere. What is meant by put? Suppose in the dynamic web pages, you are writing your username, you are writing your password, you are submitting it. Then you want put also, right? So this is get put. Suppose you want to post something in the Facebook website, you want to post your photo. So you want post also, right? But we have launched our static website. So I will select get and head only. Then there will be a dynamic website. You want to select get, head, option, put, post, patch, delete, etc. Right? Just like as Facebook. In Facebook, you are deleting your post, you are adding your post, right? You are putting something, you are getting something. That's why you require this one. Restrict viewers access. If you want to give any access, right? Then you can give restriction. Click on the yes, otherwise click on the no one. Now we are just learning how to use CloudFront, so will not give any restriction to any other. Cache policy will generate automatically. No need to change anything. This part is optional. This part is optional. So don't worry about the optional part, right? So we want best performance. So you can use all edge location. Means at any location, if anybody is trying to access, it will create the cache memory. Right? Suppose you don't want all edges, you can maybe select on the North America or Europe, or you want North America, Europe, Asia, Middle East, Africa. Accordingly, you can select. But you want best performance, right? So that is important thing. Just scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and click on the create a distribution. No need to do any changes. Try to understand what changes we did. We just added this path. Once you added path, the path is taking automatically in the name. So just click on the create a distribution. Perfect. Once you will create the distribution, right? Just come here. See, the distribution is deploying. Just for understanding, try to understand. The last is P, which we distributed now, which we created now, right? The status is enabled, but last modified is deploying, and it will take 4 to 5 minutes to deploy it. It will take 4 to 5 minutes to deploy. So what you need to do, once it will deploy, means after 4 to 5 minutes, once it will deploy, you want to click on the distribution. In the distribution, you will get one distribution domain. You can copy it and you can paste here. You can paste here. Now you will not get any reply. Why? Because still our CloudFront is deploying, it is not deploying, right? After the 4 or 5 minutes, once it will deploy, you will get the same web page, like as my first web page, my first demo website. So what do you mean by that? So that means, if suppose you are at X region, your website as Y region, you send a request from this region, you created the CloudFront. Once the CloudFront distribution is deployed, right, your request will come to US region. US will generate one cache that will deploy in the created distribution in the A region, and next time onwards we'll get a response from A region only. So this process we establish. So this is called as a CloudFront, right? And this is also called as content and delivery network. So this is meant by creation or created distribution. Just see here, we have created the distribution. We have created the CloudFront distribution. Got it. So this is the first step. Now I want to show you. Suppose you created the distribution. Once it will deploy successful, you can able to access it. So if you click on the origins, so see here, this is our custom origin. No need to change anything, right? In the behavior, if you check the behavior, which protocol, means if anybody writing HTTP colon our URL or HTTPS colon our URL, then they only able to access the website. Error page. If you want to add the error page, like as if there is some problem, right, and you want to display page not found problem, page not found, or for not found, so you can create that custom error from here, right? Geographic restriction. What is meant by geographic restriction? Suppose you want to give restriction, maybe XYZ region cannot access your website, so you can click on the edit button. No restriction, allow list, block list. Suppose block list, and you can select the countries. Which country cannot access your web page? Suppose you are selecting the Brazil. So just see here. It means that the website is blocklisted. The website will not open in the Brazil country. If you are just clicking on the allow, it means that your website will only allow to Brazil people. Got it. So accordingly, you can give the restriction as per the geographic restriction. So I'm just canceling it. Yeah. Then invalidation, I will explain at last. And tax means if you want to give any extra information, you can give it, right? So accordingly, we'll check. Yeah, I think so. It enabled, and last modified. It is deployed. So we need to check, because usually it is taking too much time. But we'll see. Yeah. Once you click on it, you will get the distribution domain name. You can copy it and you can paste here. Perfect. My first web page, my first demo website is launched. Means what happened? Initially, you people was launched at US region, but when you created a distribution for the CloudFront, now that website is came to the that website is duplicated into the cache memory, right? And you got the response from this region only, right? Next time onwards, if anybody from your region is trying to access, they will get this response from this space only, right? Now I want to tell you one thing. Hope so you got the idea. Initially, when you written, see here, I'm just deleting this. What is the URL? The URL is long. We have given the bucket URL, right? But now what we did, we have just created the CloudFront. We have taken the domain name, distribution domain name of that CloudFront, and we are trying to access from the CloudFront. We are getting the response instantly. I'll explain. First time the duplication is available, means first time it will create a duplicate in the cache memory. and next time onwards you will get response from cache only, right? Now we will try one thing. We will try to change that website. We will do some modification and we will see that will reflect in the A region or not, right? So for that purpose, what we need to do, we need to open that index web page. Yeah, I'm just opening in the notepad, and instead of my first web page, now I am giving my second web page. My second web page, and instead of my first demo, I'm changing my second demo website, right? We just show it, we just close it. What you need to do, you need to go to the S3 bucket. Yes, so go to the Amazon S3, go to the my latest bucket, right? And just upload the index.html page. You can click on it, you can add the file index.html, you can open it and you can upload it. We have not enabled the versioning, so no problem, it will overwrite. Yes, index.html we have added. Now go to the properties, go to the properties. Yes, take the URL, you can copy paste here, enter it, my second web page, my second demo website, right? That changes is happen in the S3 bucket. That changes is happen in the S3 bucket. So this S3 bucket is attached. See, same URL we have given in the Cloudfront. When we created the distribution, when we created the distribution, same URL we given. So you can see here, last one is P. Means when we created this distribution, same URL we given. So we just copy paste this distribution domain name and you can paste here. You can paste here, enter it. Still it is showing my first web page, my first demo website. Why? What is the problem? So try to understand, student. When we are creating the CloudFront, as I mentioned, when the request came first time from the A region, it is created a duplicate copy, which is available in the cache. And once next time onward the request is coming, once the next time onward the request is coming, the response is getting from the same region only, right? So that changes, the changes which we made in the US region, which is not reflected in the cache. Why? Because second time when we refresh it, the request is not came to the US region. That is the problem, right? How we can solve this problem? So for that purpose also there is a solution. What is the solution? You can go to CloudFront. You can go to the CloudFront. There is an option called as invalidation. Create invalidation, and here we can write down index.html. We can give the pages name, maybe which page we are changing frequently. Suppose we have changed the index.html, and you can click on the create. Yeah, it is in progress. It will take a few seconds or minute, and after that, yeah, it is in progress. Just 1 minute. The status is completed. Now, if you come to the distribution, this P1, right? You can copy the distribution domain name, control V, enter it. Still, it is showing my first web page. It will take few minutes actually. So what I want to say, see, once it will complete, here you will get my second web page, my second demo website. Origins, behavior, error page, anyway, it's showing completed, but still it is not done. Now for P. Because last time also I tried, it is taking 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah. So you just try after some time. After 4 to 5 minutes, it will reflect, right? After 4 to 5 minutes, it will reflect because it's showing completed. It's showing completed, but the same changes is not tagged in the general, or you can say in the origin. So to reflect that changes in the origin, right? It is taking some time. it is taking some time. If you just come here in the distribution, same changes they want to tag with this distribution, na? It's taking some time at first time, and second time onwards you'll get the instant result. I'm trying. It will take some time. So you got the idea. What I did first time, when you just did some changes, when you did some changes in the index.html, that changes was not reflected. That changes was not reflected. All right. So what you did now, you just added invalidations. How you can add the invalidations? You can click on the create invalidation, and you can write down the. You can write down here. Add the path for each object. Or just 1 minute. We'll do one thing. Yes, you can go to the object and click on the index.html. This is our no, this is our object URL. This is our object. We'll just try because why it is taking time. I'm not getting. Progress. Now we'll just try in both the way. So we can wait for some time. But still, if you have any doubt related to the theoretical things, or you can say practical, you can ask me. Hope so you got the idea. In step number 1, we have just launched one website, right, in the S3 bucket. Then we have created the Cloudfront, and according to Cloudfront, how we are accessing our website, right? You got the idea. So if you have any problem, please let me know. Cloudfront. Domain name. First, it will take time only because we have added the correct path. It will take some time. So you can also try it at your end. We'll get the idea how much time it is taking, right? Yeah. So that's it from my side for today. If you have any problem, please let me know about the CloudWatch.